All right. Hello and welcome everybody to the start of Lounge Season 5 Draft. Everybody make some noise! Woo! Woo! All right, so here I are, finally back again doing draft. I've been very excited. Been planning this for about 2 months now. So I guess first things first, we'll get started. And let me actually share my screen real quick. And then, where is it? So that everybody can follow along with me. We're going to be going over the rules.
Are we planning to stream the rules too?
Yes, we're going to be planning to stream the rules. So, funny you should ask that. Now everybody should be following along, and if they make sure that I'm sorry, I'm fumbling over my words right now. I'm just basically
so excited.
You can't complain to me that you don't know the rules or you didn't know that you could do this, because I'm gonna go over it all right? So first, let's just start off with some basic format rules. This is gonna be our very first VGC draft. And with that, we're going to be following the official Regulation F rule set. If you didn't know what those are, basically it's just the Pokemon that are allowed. So all Pokemon released in Scarlet and Violet, except for box legendaries. That includes Paradox Pokemon, that includes LC Pokemon, everything in between, just no restricted legendaries. We're going to have a best of 3 format because it is VGC. There's the forfeit penalty. It's going to be 0-2 in the opponent's favor. You're allowed 6 free agent trades until the beginning of week 4. I changed that from week 6 just because I thought it was a little bit, week 6 is like already at the end of the season. You should have your drafts finalized by the middle of the week, I should say. And then we are going to be allowing a 24-hour grace period following the end of day 2 of the draft, as we always do. Then you can swap out any Pokemon that you want, and go from there. There's going to be no penalties or no cost on that. You can just, if you want to, you can trade out the Pokemon. You can trade out your whole team. I think Eric has done that like twice.
I'm gonna do it again this season.
VGC specific rules is species clause, so you just can't have 2 Pokemon with the same national dex number. So you can't have like Sandslash and Alolan Sandslash. And the item clause, you're only limited to 1 item each. 1 of each item, I should say. So unfortunately, we can't have a repeat of Isaiah's Season 4 Week 1 battle with all its choice items. You're only limited to 1 of each.
It was all one specific choice item.
Yes.
That was my red card strategy.
Yeah, no red card, unfortunately. But
it must have been choice banned. I don't actually remember that.
yeah. That's it. Other than that, everything is fair game. So the normal things that are banned in singles, you can use in VGC.
I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, do you want me to start from the beginning?
Watch the stream.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we're going to be going over the Season 5 rule set.
Yeah.
So first of all, we have the official Regulation F rule set. It's our very first VGC draft. No, I'm just kidding. But like I was saying, everything up till then is fair game. So you can use the normally banned items and normally banned moves, all of that. Normally banned Pokemon like Fluttermane. Those are all fair game for VGC. Now it's just, in draft.
Michael, question.
Yes, Eric.
So when I'm making my team in Showdown, and I get to choose the format that my team gets verified for, which format do I pick to verify my team?
That's an excellent question, Eric. You are going to be picking draft. You're going to be scrolling down to draft. It should say draft, and it's going to be 4v4 doubles draft. That is very specific because it's different from 6v6, which allows all 6 of your Pokemon. We want 4v4 doubles draft. That is the box on Showdown that you want.
Now I know which one to pick.
Thank you. Actually, I think we're going to be getting to that soon, but thank you for jumping the gun a little bit. So, the draft rules, we have 3 minutes per pick. Each person has 3 minutes to pick their Pokemon, and you can pick 10 Pokemon max per team. That means everybody's going to have the same number of Pokemon, and the list of tiers is listed on the right with this table. You can choose to replace a higher tiered Pokemon with a lower tier Pokemon, but you cannot do the opposite. You cannot do a higher you cannot replace a lower tier Pokemon with a higher tier. And then I can show some examples after. I'm pretty sure we all kind of understand, but just so we can all be on the same page, I'll go through it one time. Oh, and you can draft in any tier order that you wish. So some examples. On the left, we have a table that you can choose. This person, they opted to forego their S tier for 3 A tiers. That is completely allowed. They decided to forego their B tier for actually a D tier. That is also acceptable. As long as it is a higher tier for a lower tier, that's fair game. You cannot do what the person on the right did, where they took 2 S tiers instead of 2 A tiers. You can't do that. Or they got rid of their F tier for 2 E tiers. Can't do that either. Unfortunately, that's just not how that works. Just and then everything is fair and balanced here. Terrestrialization. There's been a lot of debate in terrestrialization in draft, and specifically our draft as well, where we've done low tier drafts and low tier in general, but low tier Terra. But now here, very simplified, very streamlined. Any Pokemon can terrestrialize into any type. The only thing is, Terra types will be revealed at the beginning of the match. So when you're sending a challenge in Showdown, you will see the format 4v4 doubles draft. Then there's some boxes below that you can check. Best of 3 and Terra type preview. You're going to pick both of those, and it'll show in the chat just like this image right here. So you have the Pokemon and their Terra types show up right next to them. Make sure you pay attention to that. Remember that. Keep track of that. Those types cannot change throughout the match, and so you won't be taken by surprise when an Iron Hands suddenly Terra flying and is not weak to ground anymore. Or when an Amoonguss Terra waters and is not weak to fire. You know, you should know that in the match, but before the match, you won't know. So it's still balanced in that aspect of draft. Something new that we're starting this season is called Game of the Week, and I have a whole wall of text right here. Pretty much, my thought process was just to add hype into any given week. So each week, a random match is going to be selected in which they must perform their battle live. The participants will be notified 1 week prior, and then if you can't attend that stream for whatever reason, you're busy, you have plans, I understand. You can either still do that and you can submit a replay and we can watch it live on stream, or somebody else that is doing their battle that week can go live as well, as long as both players are in agreement, and then we can probably just reschedule you for another week. The whole goal is just to have everybody in the spotlight once, and also, the reason why we're doing this instead of how we normally do it is just because I'm afraid with how long we take with battles sometime when we have, you know, when every game is best of 3, I'm afraid it might be too long if we all wait for Sunday to do our drafts. So just to add emphasis to get their battles early, but then still having a live aspect to the streams, I wanted to go with Game of the Week. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully I don't have to explain it again. But
yeah, better than watching 21 battles every single week.
Yes. And for the Game of the Week, because it is live, I wanted to experiment with the timer. So that's rule number 5. That is going to be kind of loose, even though I do say only for Game of the Week. We'll just see how it works, and if we don't like it, we can get rid of the rule. But basically, the team preview is going to be 90 seconds. The move time limit is between 55 to 45, depending on if you skip the animations between turns. And then the overall time limit is 7 minutes on your turn. That time is accumulative, and so basically it just forces you to pick your moves faster.
A question to the teacher.
Yes. Go ahead.
Will this be the only game that is shown each week on stream, or could there be a potential for other highlights?
There could be a potential for other highlights too. I just don't want too many live games. And so I remember in the initial doc that I had listing all this, I said that maybe we could have like 1 or 2 matches beforehand, before the Game of the Week. But basically, the Game of the Week was going to be like the big highlight. You know, like, oh, everybody's looking at this matchup in particular. And so then they'll be going last on the stream.
We have replays we could go through pretty fast if we want, but the Game of the Week would be the one game that we will be watching every moment of happen live. That's the main spiel of it. So
Okay.
that way we're not
Obviously
stuck
with,
watching videos for 3 hours.
Yeah, obviously with the amount of replays that we'll have, I don't expect it to be all of it, but I expect, with the amount that we have, a few of them ought to be pretty interesting.
And so yeah, that's why I had the timer, just and then we can make sure that we get through these games really quick. But yeah.
And you said that timer was accumulative, so like a chess clock?
Yeah, it's that's the player time limit. It's like a chess clock, basically.
Yeah, okay.
So hopefully that's explained well. We can come back to it later, but I just wanted to put that in here just to explain the kind of new format for the streams. And lastly, I'm just going to go over the playoffs. So actually, I have the playoffs planned out in advance. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, but the top 7 teams, because we have 14 players, the top 7 teams will be seeded. Number 1 will get a round 1 bye, so they just get to skip to the next round. The playoffs will be split between 2 days. We will have day 1, which is round 1, and then day 2, the semifinals and finals. They're going to be back to back, so it's going to be kind of like how the drafts are: Saturday day 1, Sunday day 2. For the playoffs, it's going to be open team sheets, but the rosters will be locked for the entire playoffs. So when you rock up to the tournament, everybody will know each other's Pokemon, their moves, their items, and their abilities, but they won't know your EV sets. And so those are the only things that are going to be hidden. Basically, you can kind of plan beforehand, and while you're playing the matches, you know what their moves are, so you're not surprised. But you can't change your roster after the battles or between battles and whatnot. Those are going to be locked to keep everything even. Then lastly, just to explain, after the final week of the regular season, so after week 8, then you're immediately going to have 5 days to plan and prep. And then as soon as the stream ends, basically on Sunday, August 3rd, all the way up until Friday, you have to plan. After that, your team's going to be locked, and then the playoffs will start. That's going to start, that would be August 9th. So yeah, that's the tentative plan. If we need to change something, or if we need to take a break off, that's totally fine. But that's the tentative schedule here. And other than that, that's it for rules. So does anybody have any questions?
You said you
yeah, I
have
have a
teams for playoffs. Is that the 6 Pokemon that you choose?
Yes. The 6 Pokemon that you choose, that will be locked. So you cannot change Pokemon between day 1 and day 2. You
said EVs are hidden, but can they change?
They should not change. There's nothing that we can do to enforce that. It's just kind of an honor system. I'm gonna trust that you're not gonna change your EVs mid days.
I will be running all of the calcs to make sure nobody is changing anything. I will find out all of your sets.
Okay, I've got
Is it
a
okay if
question.
I change them if I just tell you ahead of time that I'm going to change them and not follow that rule?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a good point.
With the format, we select 4v4 or draft 4v4 doubles.
Mhm.
Are we sure that's pick 6, bring 4?
Yes, I have double checked. It is pick 6, bring
Okay.
4.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
The screenshots being just 4 Pokemon on a team scared me a little bit. I had the same question.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also I looked it up and I saw someone asking, "Oh, is there a way for us to do bring 6, pick 4?" Because they mentioned 4v4 doubles not being that. So
I
I
have
don't know if it changed since then or what.
yeah, I have double checked. You can't. It is a bring 6, pick 4. In this screenshot, I did this a couple days ago. I just had 4 in my showdown, and then I was like, okay, I'll rock up with this. But then, yeah, it is plan a whole team of 6, but you only pick 4, and then those 4 only appear in the match, and then it automatically brings you to. You can pick. I'm ready for a rematch. Then you can click that button. Both parties will click that, and then it'll bring you automatically to the next game. And then Showdown also has a small little game. It kind of counts the score for you. So it'll be game 1, win, game 2, win or lose, and so on and so forth. So it keeps track of that for you. we'll also be paying attention as well. But yeah, everything on
Okay.
that end should be taken care of from Showdown itself.
The nice part about doing it like this is that you can't change your team between rounds.
Yeah.
Because it's locked in as a best of 3, which would have otherwise been a concern if you could back out and swap out a move or a few numbers around. But because we're doing it as this in Showdown best of 3 format, whatever you pick is locked in for those games.
Yeah. All right.
Real quick, Michael, weird question. Do you know for saving replays, do you have to save a replay after every single match in a best of 3, or would the replay save include all of it?
That is a good question. I actually didn't test that.
All
I
right.
believe
That's
you
something
can
we
do
figure out
that.
later, but
Yeah.
just a reminder, make sure you save every replay of every game you play. That's one of our only ways to verify that who won and some of the stats from the rounds.
I believe you can just save the replay of the whole set because it opens up a separate window for the set and then a separate window for the battles. If you save the replay for the set, it should save all of them, but I'm not quite sure of that. You might have to do each individual replay.
We can verify that, but just to
We have a
keep
few
it in
weeks
mind.
to play around with it, so not too big of a concern as of right now. But any other questions? If not,
Yeah, I
then
had a question.
oh, go ahead.
Is there any chance that we could just do the top 8 teams so it can be a nice bracket?
I mean, I could try to mess around with the spreadsheet. It's just that because the spreadsheet that I used, it kind of automatically sorts everything out. When I have it set to 14 teams, they do the top 7, and then the round 1 or the number 1 seed gets a bye. I can see if I can mess around with the spreadsheet to like make it that way, but as of right now, it is top 7. I personally don't have an issue with top 8. If you guys want, we can do top 8. As of right now, it's top 7, and I would have to go and change it.
Top
Is it
7 with people
reseeded-
getting a bye is
Reseeded
fine.
between rounds, like NFL playoffs?
What was that?
Are seeds reseeded in between rounds so the 1 seed faces the lowest possible remaining seed?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright, it's like football. I'm on board.
We can get onto more of that, like the specifics later, but as of right now, it's going to be top 7, and if we really want to change it, we can change it. No big deal.
Okay.
All right. I think now that unless anybody else has any other remaining questions, I can go in and then we can get right into the draft board and we can start getting the draft order randomized, the schedules randomized, and then we can finally kick off the picks. So let's do that here.
Yay.
And go here. I'll stop sharing my screen because we don't need to anymore.
Stop meowing.
Okay, give me a sec. What's going on with my screen here? It wasn't doing this before. Now it is.
It's typically what happens when something starts happening.
Yeah. This wasn't like this. It wasn't being all weird and glitchy. There we go. And let's minimize that. Okay. So now that we're here, I have this set up. Oh, maybe I should share my screen as well. I should share this, and then everybody can see that I am being fair. Okay. So this is the setup page. I am going to basically just drag this, all this right here, and I'm going to click randomize at the very top. I go to data and randomize. When I click this range, this will basically randomize the draft order, and we'll go from there. Whoever gets number 1 obviously gets the first pick all the way down to 14, and then it snakes back up. So are you guys ready?
I hope you didn't try this yet and it actually randomizes horizontally and you mess everything up.
No, I have done this many times because I've been curious. I've been curious, like, okay, if I randomize this, am I gonna get number 1? Every single time I have tried this, I have not gotten number 1.
Okay.
Every single time. So, and it does randomize vertically.
He's got the anti-loaded dice.
Yeah, here we go. And this is our this is it. So number one,
Dead
we'll go
last,
through this.
Dead last, dead last.
We got William.
William and Kyle are first.
William and Kyle, top 2, followed by Isaiah, number 3, Josh, and then me, number 5. Gabby will be 6th. Chris and Eli are in the middle. Ben, Nathan, number 10, 9 and 10. Alex, Jake, Eric, and Connor last. And that's honestly not a bad pick because he starts from the top again. And then here, I'll just do this quickly, randomize the schedule. Boom. There we go. And then now if we go to the schedule page, we will just see all of the matches this week. I'm not going to go over it right now. I mean, if somebody wants to, they can see who their matches are. But maybe we can do that later. Right now, I just want to get started with the draft. And so, I guess, William, you're starting us off. Be my guest. You can pick first. Somebody want to keep track of time, by the way?
No one wants to keep track of time.
Nobody wants to? Okay, I'll do it then.
I won't have any issues with that.
I can do it.
Okay, perfect.
Is it 3 minutes, 1 minute warning?
Yes. Oh, and all right, William's already done. He got the bear.
No, this is the one I wanted.
Wow, shocking. That's what you wanted.
Of course, Urshifu Rapid Strike is probably the best VGC Pokemon. Are we getting Urshifu Single Strike? Is Kyle going to take Urshifu Single Strike?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I knew
Didn't see
it. I
that.
knew those wouldn't last the first 2 picks.
Man, we don't even need
Oh my god, this is the fastest round.
Yeah, we don't even need a timer right now. Hold on. I got to get mine ready.
Today, please.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, thank goodness. All right.
Josh with the weather.
Josh with the weather, and this Pokemon oh wait, hold on. I gotta scroll over to the side for my fellow viewers.
I'm gonna do this screen.
No, he's Torn Incarnate.
A good one.
Tornadus Incarnate. So now that is 5 Pokemon already gone.
Holy cow, that's fast.
Not
Alright,
This rate,
it's slowing down
we
now.
might be up by 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30.
7:30.
7. Hold on a minute.
We'll go back in time. All right, so
don't know
next
our
is
time
Gabby. Gabby, you're up. You get to pick
What
your
tier is
first Pokemon.
Galvantula?
Didn't you do so much prep?
I did do so much.
really
got ruined. It literally didn't
Like
get
5
ruined.
minutes.
No, I was just expecting someone to take it, and then they didn't, and I'm like, okay.
Galvantula is D tier.
Now you have a choice.
I know.
Galvantula.
I don't think anybody's gonna take Galvantula. You could wait.
Take him.
Take your boy. Take your boy.
Take him. Take him.
Taking Galvantula!
They took Raging Bolt.
We're gonna do the weather team.
Chris,
You saying that after Calipari's been taken already is really funny.
Yeah, it's like the freaking Articuno, Alolan Ninetales for Ice Moves team.
Raging Bolt is
Yeah.
like super versatile. That does not indicate a weather team at all.
Nope, it does.
Well, there's a lot, man.
Yeah, Raging Bolt is really good even on like non-Sun teams.
Fluttermane!
Yeah, okay. Real talk. I'm so surprised nobody took Fluttermane until now.
Hey, Pelipper is a mandatory pick, man.
Nobody took
These are all-
Fluttermane?
Honestly, these are all pretty solid round 1 drafts, except
Yeah.
like I think Loki Amoonguss is the weakest, but Amoonguss is so fucking versatile that I get it. You know.
I didn't think that'd be good.
I'll beat you up, dude.
All right, we got Eli.
And I wish I had Among Us on my team.
Oh right, we should have done introductions. Whatever. Everybody knows us already from last season.
A brief break. We can take a brief break after this first round to do introductions if you want.
I totally forgot. I just wanted to get right in the draft. Whatever. Oh. Somebody notified Ben.
That's mine now. So is it Pifu.
True. But single
Dude,
strike.
my whole prep was if I'm in the top 2, I'll draft an Urshifu.
Yeah, but like,
That's all
that
that
was my
Everyone
progress.
reach out to Ben.
Single strike a little.
Oh yeah, we have to DM Ben.
Let's all do
Oh.
Ben.
I got a DM from Nathan. He said that he's gonna do his first pick, but then he'll have to leave. So when his pick comes around,
Wait,
right after Ben.
announce?
My second.
Oh, Nathan's here. I didn't even realize. He's just muted.
You know. And I get a really early.
Hello.
Did you win?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we retained.
Did you see Wednesday there?
Or
Oh yeah, I did. Do you know that? Do you know her?
Yeah, teacher at karate.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's awesome. She's great.
What format is this? Regulation G or F? F. Okay.
Has somebody contacted Ben yet? Or
I DM'd Ben, but
I DM'd them too.
yeah. I'll call him.
yeah, let's call him.
if someone takes
Okay, more time to look at what's not taken.
Next, I have to go for my F tier.
I was thinking while I was like looking at the sheet, like, man, do we even have 14 S tiers?
We have 20,
Like,
I
oh
believe.
man, it's unfortunate whoever gets last pick. Oops.
21, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
21?
Yeah, whoever is last.
Yeah, whatever fucking loser that would be. God, could you imagine?
Oh yeah, you're 14th.
Actually, I think like any of these.
I was looking at the draft board. Honestly, you still have a lot of good Pokemon to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really, it kind of just comes down to you pick the S tier that you want from what's available, and then you just build the rest of your team around that. Because
Mhm.
we shouldn't really have too many issues getting things outside of S tier.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of issues in A tier because we're each taking
Oh, he's
2.
writing something in.
But
Oh.
yo,
No way!
Oh my god!
No way.
Round one
Somebody
slacking.
take Wheezing. Somebody
just
take
got off, I
Wheezing.
just got off the phone with him. He said slacking.
My fucking goat!
I hate this.
What, dude?
I think we should
I
let
hate
him
this
have
kid so
one.
much.
We should let
That's
him
true,
have
actually.
You know
Nobody
what?
take Wheezing.
Hey.
one. Or Reggie.
I just got done talking to him. He actually, I think his spreadsheet was ruined because he thought his spot was where Josh was, and he was really confused why he had Pelipper on his name.
Oh.
So
Oh,
something's
I
up.
didn't realize I got randomized.
I don't know how that
Did you
works.
tell him to refresh?
I
Yeah,
did.
Bob
Yeah.
probably just has to
Oh,
refresh.
yourself.
All right, Nathan, it's your turn.
You should
I
take Incineroar because he's a wrestler.
Take Girder because he's got a Girder.
I
no.
totally know what I'm doing.
As do
As
we
I
all.
look at all these
This can't sound
Pokemon,
Actually,
I don't know who to pick, so I'm looking through them. I would like to say thank you to Michael for taking over for the rest of the draft in guiding me.
I got you.
I am not able to make it for the rest of it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, you know what? I like that idea, Kyle. I'll take Incineroar.
Incineroar.
That's a great choice.
I was looking at him.
That's
top
the
tier-
goat right
top
there.
tier pick if I've
That's
ever seen
the
one.
that's the highest earning Pokemon of all time.
We'll take it.
I was gonna take Incineroar next round.
Alex took Dondo. He didn't even take an S tier.
All right, you guys have fun.
At the end, most
Okay.
people have chosen the S tier.
Yay!
See you
Good luck.
Yay!
Good luck.
wow. You guys left a lot of good Pokemon.
Yeah, there's so many good
This is
Pokemon in S
insane.
tier.
Archaludon,
That's why I feel
21
confident not
Pokemon
taking
in S
anything
tier,
yet.
and 11 could have been taken by now, and I still get like, oh my god.
Thank goodness
Who
we're
do you
doing a
get,
tier
Jake?
system because I'd be
Hey, Jake.
picking up fucking all these Pokemon in S tier.
Yeah, do this. And then
Uh,
most about-
All right, that's a solid pick. That's a solid
Ooh,
pick.
the
Ursaluna,
bear.
Rick Room.
Ursaluna, and
Fastest
immediately followed up with
Rillaboom in the West.
I-
Well,
Real quick, by
okay.
the way, Ben just sent me his like team order that he wants to draft. So I guess I'll be taking over for him.
Okay.
For now, I'll reach out if he's got anything he wants to change.
Gotcha.
Just so I know, Eric.
Chien Pao Dragonite. Honestly, I was thinking about doing a Pao Knight.
I was just thinking about that too.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh.
Can I just say that Rillaboom returning to the Horsey Battle Club team?
Gotta say, I love my ape, man. I love my big fat ape.
My big fat ape.
My fig bat ape.
All right, it's back to Jake with the bear. Lots of good Trick Room users in the A tier.
Yeah.
You got Cresselia, you got Hatterene, Indeedee, Porygon 2, Sinistra.
I love that Porygon 2's name is literally just Porygon and the number 2.
Fun fact,
It's awesome.
Porygon 2 is the only Pokemon that has a number in its name.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
What about Iron Hands?
Yeah.
What about Hydreigon?
Thinking.
You got me.
No, I gotta do this. I think.
What about
Arctic Uno. Uno.
Oh,
Zapdos?
he's typing in?
Place?
Dose?
Oh shit.
That's a good point.
Zapdos?
Michael,
Ogerpon?
how many are we taking today? How many are we taking today? Just first 4 or 5?
5.
6?
I was thinking the first 5 Pokemon.
All right.
And if we're doing the first 5, then this draft is going to be
Oh,
over.
boy.
A little
No,
bit.
it's gonna slow down. It's gonna slow down a lot.
That's true. It's going to slow.
Oh, not
Is he
for
gonna
me.
do it?
baby.
I'm gonna have to actually do my job. It's so sad.
We're petering out.
Alex, take your Tatsugiri. We all know you're taking
Can
Tatsugiri.
do it?
Yeah.
What if I wait a little
Somebody else
bit
take
because
Tatsugiri
no one
before he
else would
can.
take it?
Say Tatsugiri. Fuck you.
Just take Tatsugiri, dude. We all know you're going to take that B tier right there.
Look,
Right there.
Who's gonna take Tatsugiri if
I
not?
would say
if they don't have
Tatsugiri. Everyone has
Tatsugiri?
to bring Hayes on their team.
Tatsugiri did good things for me last season, even though I didn't have Dondozo and doubles.
I mean, there's still a lot of good A tier left, anyways. And
Yeah,
S tier
Alex
only has
can
like
wait
one
on his
more
S tier
person.
now.
Yeah, I can wait. That's what's good about this. I don't want to draft another A tier before I go Tatsugiri though, because I don't know if anyone will take it.
What if I take Tatsugiri just
Oh,
to fuck with you?
I will.
Dude,
I definitely
someone's
will.
gonna take it
Then I'll
just to
just,
deny
then I'll
you.
just trade away.
There's
I'll
some-
trade away.
There's some S tiers who are weak to water who would love to have a storm drain Tatsugiri next.
Mm-hmm.
You're just trying to bait me into doing this, and honestly, I don't know what A tier to take, so I might.
Remember
I might
last
just
season
do
when I
it.
took Kilowattrel so you couldn't have him?
You know what? I don't know what other A tier to take, so I'll do it. Even though you're just baiting me, I know it.
Ah.
Yeah,
That's the
you got me.
responsible choice.
Yeah,
Gotta be
yeah.
I don't know what else A tier to take, so. A lot of good ones though.
All right.
Everyone has to
Okay.
bring Hayes. Everyone has to bring Hayes. Don't let him use Dondozo.
That's right.
I don't need Hayes.
So, actually, funny thing, I'm drafting for Nathan. My original plan was to have Landorus because I was sure someone was going to take Incineroar, but since he's not there, I'm actually going to keep going with my original draft plan because nobody has taken this Mon yet, and so we'll be taking up good old Cresselia.
Ooh.
All right. Next up on Ben's list is who else but Galarian Weezing.
Yep.
Mm.
Also, for some reason, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon sprites doesn't have one for Galarian Weezing yet. I have no idea why. They have one for every other Pokemon except for Galarian Weezing, so I just used 2 different versions of Weezing. Galarian Weezing is like the normal color, and then regular Weezing is slightly more green.
Michael.
Yo.
I only
Ben, we have to bring a trick ability
never mind.
shield.
I'm sorry, what?
Mystery Dungeon games only exist up to Gen 6 or 7. All the ones after that are fan made.
Yeah, I know that. But nobody has made a Galarian Weezing sprite yet.
Well, actually,
Yo,
weirdly
Chien
enough,
Pao
Michael-
gets
Michael,
hazed.
weirdly enough, if you look on our setup sheet, the Galarian Weezing that they made is like a slightly darker purple for some reason.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like, it's like slightly more purple. I think it was like slightly more purple, or I thought green. It's been a while since I've looked at them, but yeah.
Yeah, whoever was messing with that.
Okay, Eli, you're up next. Drum roll, please.
Sorry, Connor.
Yeah, I was. I'm gonna rebrand anyway. It's fine.
And Whimsicott has been taken. Up next is Chris. Looks like he's already typing in his answer. Answer? His next Pokemon. Whatever. Same thing.
Answer. Chris. Yeah!
Chris. Yeah!
Ooh.
Honestly, that's the only reason why Regigigas is up there in B tier, and I think Slacking for that reason as well. No, Slacking was D tier. Yeah, just because of I knew people were gonna take Regigigas and mix it with neutralizing gas, so just to put like a tax on that. Otherwise, yeah.
Okay, come on, Don. Control what I can take from my strategies, will ya?
Also, it looks like Fluttermane has like the body of Regigigas.
That's cool. He's making a
Chris
mess.
is assembling a Gundam.
Yeah. All right. Next is Gabby.
After the third one, jeez.
Is there a Pokemon that's just a pair of legs?
Xerxatree.
Yeah.
I feel like you do double aid.
Good
It's
point.
the Pokestar Studio lady.
The Pokestar Studio
Yeah, actually,
lady.
that's a good one, Kyle.
And
It is just
Orgapon.
like the
Nice.
lower half of
That
a
is true.
woman.
Orgapon Cornerstone.
Cornerstone. Respectable.
Cornerstone.
Respectable. Oh shit! It's my turn. Excuse my French. I'm in quite a pickle right now. I'm not quite sure what to go for.
Pick something, probably sooner rather than later.
Your heart.
I think this was funny.
Alright.
I agree. Fucking hell, you're so mean. Fuck you. I was gonna take it.
I think this is really funny.
That is funny.
Gen 5.
You can't take all three though.
Oh, Gen 5 draft. Gen 5 draft.
Do it.
No longer the Gen 5. Ooh.
The
Oh.
rain. I love it.
Ooh, that's spooky.
You gotta take him out. You gotta take him out.
We got fast ones coming up.
You gotta take him out.
Got to tell.
I get that reference.
I'm glad Kyle got that. Gothitelle is really good too. Being able to trap people.
Trapping. Oh,
Isaiah,
trapping and-
Isaiah Comperish.
Longest Gothitelle, jeez.
I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna need a moment because
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I was wanting Thunderous Incarnate, so
Well, I'm gonna make my pick right now, so you're on the clock.
Kyle, for some reason you were super quiet on my end, and it was just because I put your volume all the way down. I have no idea why. But now you should be much louder.
Yay.
Okay. I want it to be known to the class that one of the biggest strategies in my head coming into this was, oh, if I can get Fluttermane and then Gothitelle and then Perish Trap these people and just...
Jake,
You're not
Jake,
original.
love
I
you.
thought
do
of that as
not-
well. I actually thought of that as
I do
well.
not trust you for a moment to pull off Perish
yeah.
Trap.
actually. Oh, fortunate.
What do you mean? It's the easiest strategy known to man.
Yeah, it's got
That's
like 100% win rate with Wolfie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Wolfie has never won anything without Perish Trap.
That's so true!
Oh my god, you're right!
All right, William. What's it gonna be?
He was gonna take Thunderous Incarnate, but I took it Thunderous Incarnate.
Michael, why do you have all these big, strong, oiled-up men on your team?
What can I say? What can I say? I like my men like I like my Pokemon. Flying.
What is that?
How's that?
What?
Gen 5.
Oh yeah, animals.
Bestiality.
It would be funnier if you were Josh and said raining.
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 Hey.
Handlebar mustaches.
William, I know you have Urshifu Rapid Strike, but I think you need some Pokemon that has a lot of fighting prowess. Something to back up your Urshifu Rapid Strike. Someone like Iron Hands, let's say.
I'm good.
William.
Okay,
You need Polytoad. Make it rain.
Yeah, let's get those rain boosted Rapid Strikes.
That's gonna hurt.
Surging strikes, I mean. Whoops. Oh, it looks like he's typing in his answer. and it is
Ooh.
the Pult. And he's immediately
I'm
backing it
kidding,
up
I'm
with
kidding.
Talon
Holy
Flame,
man, is he fast?
Good choice.
Holy crap.
Gale Wings, and and Tailwind is basically prankster Tailwind.
Tickle me terrified.
Not to mention just having an offensive prowess on there.
I could.
The
William's gonna get you.
A tier.
and Articuno.
Kyle, really?
Let's go, Kyle!
He saw that
you're
one
evil.
stream is like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
when I lose
saw-
sheer cold, I'm going to be so mad.
I'm gonna get fucking sheer cold.
I'm gonna bring sheer cold. I'm gonna click
Choice-
it every time. Choice specs sheer cold.
Please do.
And immediately Hatterene
Oh, no.
being taken.
He's done research.
Hatterene is pretty
Is it?
nice for that, trick room, being very a bulky fairy type, having Nuzzle for 100% paralysis. Very nice, very nice. As well as just, being a very good psychic and fairy type to have.
And
with
being
the
able to
magic bounce.
swap it in with that magic guard or that magic bounce.
Yeah.
And potentially reflect weird things. You never really know what to expect with that Pokemon.
Can't be taunted, by the way, as well. What? Sorry.
Sun and rain! Oh, I love it!
Torkoal.
I love it.
Excuse me?
Torkoal?
Josh is perfect.
That's
He
abs-
has options.
That's aura.
What does he mean? What do you mean he's
That's
options?
aura.
How are we supposed to deal with him if he has options? So nobody else can have him and counter Pelipper in your faces.
That's
Oh, I
awesome.
see.
All right. I'm
Dude,
actually
you can,
quite
like,
glad that
bring
nobody took this
split
Pokemon yet either.
teams.
Yeah.
Landorus.
Landers, no.
Mustache.
Ooh.
He's Team Mustache.
Oh yeah, I got mustaches.
Michael, you
Yeah.
can't drop the theme now.
You can't.
Yeah, Michael, that's not a Gen 5 Pokemon.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
That's true.
Sneasler.
Oh,
I want to.
boo.
No, you can't boo
Toxic.
that. It's a very good poke. Actually, you know what?
It's gambling. It's gambling.
I was actually thinking about this was going to be a Regulation H team, and Sneasler was really good in Regulation H.
Yeah.
Way
I watched
too
the
good
feedback
for
video
a mon
on
that
it.
has a unique move that has a 50% chance of inflicting any status condition.
Yeah,
Well, not any.
50% chance
Yeah,
to
I
just.
can't
to sleep.
freeze you.
There we go.
Yep, wheezing.
We got Wheezing Regigigas and Wheezing Slaking. I love this.
I'm already at the point of the draft where I look at everyone else's team and I'm like, I wish I had their team.
I know everyone's team is looking so scary. We don't have like any joke teams this season.
We got Ben.
Ben?
My other one.
Yeah, Ben. Ben took round one
Hey, Gen
slacking.
5!
This is not a joke team. This is not a joke team. Slacking and Wheezing. Also, his next choice, I think this is great.
Archaladon.
There it is.
DBS. Dragon Ball Super.
Archaladon drafted with wait. Oh no, Politoed is still up, right?
Yeah, Politoed is still up.
I thought somebody took him. Okay, there's one.
Oh, I
right
forgot
there.
about that move.
DBS was for Dragon Ball Sack.
Oh my god, you're right.
God damn it.
Now Alex
Hold on,
can wait till
wait.
round
I have
10
something
his
for that. I have
S-tier.
something for that.
Jake didn't like that one.
I have something for that. All right, anyways.
Soundboard these days.
What's Nathan doing now?
Oh yeah, shit, that's right. Nathan.
Oh.
I forgot.
Hold
Okay,
on
okay.
to-
Still I got one for him.
Heatran.
Two fire types?
Alex, you
Wait.
should get a second Tetsugiri.
Oh, and
I think that would be pretty cool.
Nathan is gearing up to make a chalk team.
Yeah, that's actually what I
Oh
was
my
doing
God.
with Landorus as well.
I don't know what that means.
It's a very common VGC core that involves
Cresselia,
Cresselia, Heatran, Amoonguss, Landorus,
Landorus, Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan.
Oh, it's
Because it was like Gen
the
6,
word.
Gen 7.
Well, most of them that I was looking
Isaiah.
on, but there's one.
Get that thing off of there.
My bad. I don't know how that ended up there.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
My bad, guys.
What?
On
The monkey!
The monkey!
The monkey.
He's an angry monkey.
two things I'm thinking between, and neither of them got taken, so now it's more difficult.
Flip a coin in your head.
Someone take Mousehold. Someone take Mousehold, so then
Just
Alex
take
can't have
in
Mousehold.
One of the two things
know
I'm
you want
thinking of
to.
right now.
Here.
Why would I want mouse?
No, it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna have an 8. Like, I could take Porygon 2 because it's like just such an amazing trick room, but also Mousehold is awesome.
Oh yeah.
But did you think about someone? I don't know. I think you're missing like a good solid electric type. Someone like Iron Hands.
Iron Hands.
Actually, you have 2 physical attackers. A third physical attacker, probably not the best choice. But yeah,
Fun.
it'd be funny. It would be really, really funny.
No, I know what I must do. Okay. I know. I made my decision. And I'm sad.
You know what you
that
have to
it's the
do, but
last
do you have the
one
strength to do it?
It's the less fun.
Oh man.
Mhm.
Oh. Should have gone Indeedee.
P2. I love
No.
P2.
Okay. I'm looking
was
at
not
one.
the option.
I'm looking at one guy right now. That's one of those Pokemon that I was like, how is this? How is this such a low tier? It's so good, but like, ay. Okay.
Is it Iron
I
Hands?
guess what I'm caught between is, do I want consistency or something that's really fun to use?
Whoops.
Fun.
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 Give me one second. I wasn't even thinking about this until I remembered it existed. Give me 1 sec. I want to look at its moves real quick. Ooh.
You're on the clock, so
Yeah,
I know.
what's
I
the
got
time?
3
Feel free to
minutes.
use it.
I got 3 minutes.
Use your time. Use your time.
Girls will use all of it.
What time are we at?
2:12.
2:12? Okay. You got time.
All right. Well,
All right. If my first choice from B gets picked.
you know what? I'm gonna go for consistency. I'm gonna go for consistency right now. Maybe the grace period will change things up a bit.
Boo. Okay, Primarina. Honestly, pretty good.
Girls getting their starters. That's crazy.
All right.
I know. He's gonna run a pledge team.
Yeah, the 3 starters. Rillaboom,
How'd you know?
Kumo.
Exactly.
No.
Pledge team is really fun too. If you've ever looked at the abilities or like the effects for all the pledge moves, they're nuts.
Serene Grace
Yeah,
as a field type.
as a field, like it's basically rainbow terrain. I think it's like the unofficial name.
Yeah.
Um,
Mud terrain.
yep, lowering or
And, like-
quartering the speed of all Pokemon.
And like a fire storm or something like that
Yeah.
just damages the opponents, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. I think the best one is the speed one, honestly. But all of them are pretty cool effects, but you just never see them. Connor. You're
Yeah,
up.
no, I know. I've got 2 minutes.
Okay.
I was
Technically, you have
I'm
6
so
minutes
surprised.
because you're picking next too.
Yeah.
I'm
long
so
as you get both of
surprised
them.
that I got Chien-Pao Dragonite, and now I just like don't know. Like I got my win condition. I got like the dream team, and now I just need to like figure out how to support them.
Yeah, how to like
support
round
the
out
win
your
con.
team.
Yeah. I think I need like a good Tailwinder. I was gonna draft Cottony, but I looked on Smogon. It does not get Tailwind.
What?
That's hilarious.
It's only Whimsicott.
That is funny.
So yeah, I can use like Fake Tears and Memento, Charm.
Charm.
I think you would actually use it for like Sunny Days Stun Spore.
Yeah, Stun Spore. It's the only other thing a support move I know it gets. Leech Seed.
Leech Seed's silly.
Leech Seed miss.
I could have also done like a Psy Spam team with like Ursaluna Blood Moon.
Yeah.
There were a lot of good options.
You still do have you can still get a Psy Spam team.
Yeah, but I can't get both Iron Crown and Indeedee, so it's like, eh.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure
Yeah.
about that?
You only get.
Indeedee Mail is right there.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. No, you're. God, that would be funny.
Just go Indeedee Armor Rouge and call it a day.
Why don't I just?
Meowscarada
I'm gonna-
Mail is right there.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I need speed control.
Ah.
Ooh.
And nobody does it like the Regulation A GOAT.
Are you sure?
A tier Murkrow is so funny.
I know.
Dude, Murkrow's my fucking GOAT. I played
pretty
Regulation A pretty. I played it like on and off, and every team I ran it had Murkrow on it. It's so awesome, and it gets Prankster Haze, which is awesome.
The only thing that gets that, yeah.
One of the only
Every
ones.
mon on my team gets Haze, by the way.
Dragonite gets
Oh.
Haze?
Good to know.
Dragonite and Chimpao both get Haze. It's
Wow.
really funny.
Dragonite just has the Gen 1 coverage.
For real. So I think I need like a fake out user. I think I need motherfucking Hitmontop.
Oh, the Hitmontop. I knew,
And
yeah,
it has
Hitmontop.
Intimidate.
Oh, that's another thing I just was reminded of. Connor, you helped me with the drafting or like the ordering because I have no idea what I'm doing with VGC. Despite me like running this thing, I have no idea what I'm doing with VGC. And I showed him the spreadsheet, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm so glad you brought this over with me because I would have gotten so many free things."
Yeah. No, there's a mon. I'll probably wait till after the draft to point it out. But there's actually no. I'll point it out. God, Scrafty would have been like my greatest value pick because it gets Intimidate and Fake Out.
Yes, Scrafty and I remember Hitmontop were both ones that you were like, bring those up.
Yeah, no, they're budget Incineroars, but budget Incineroars are still incredible support mons.
Yeah, they're still good. All right, Eric, you're on the clock now.
Yeah, I've been doing some thinking. This could be a fun one, I think.
The inner machinations of Eric's mind are an enigma.
Oh, believe me. See, my trouble is I don't like starter Pokemon, but I keep taking them.
So yeah,
So-
Skeledirge.
I was looking at it. It's like, do I want Skeledirge? I don't know. It is pretty cool.
I gotta pick up a mon before anybody takes it. I don't think anybody will take it, but it's not in the exact order I wanted to do, but I think it's safer to go for this mon next. I already have him in mind. You have a pretty solid balanced team, you know.
Oh, I know.
Into it already. Maybe a steel type to round off your fairy dragon steel core, a fire type perhaps.
You're reading my mind.
A fire steel type.
If only one
Nathan has
existed.
it already.
If only one existed. Yeah. Okay. I think for the time being, I just gotta
Orthworm.
keep up with
Orthworm. Orthworm. Orthworm.
Don't steal that from Ben.
I was trying to worm us.
Am I gonna take Orthworm?
That was another mon that Connor told me to put up there. Was Orthworm. And I was like,
that was an Alice Luminescence pick. Shout out Alice Luminescence. I ran that by her, and she was like, wherever Orthworm is, move it up a spot. Orthworm is super underrated in draft.
Orthworm baby.
Oh, sorry, you have 1 minute, by the way.
Thank you. Okay.
Orangaroo.
I'm probably
Orangaroo.
gonna change a bunch of stuff around anyways, so I might as well just keep up with the fire, water, grass for now.
Okay.
I don't hate this. I don't hate this one.
honestly still pretty good. You got Unaware, and
Yeah.
now you have a full pledge team.
Unaware isn't nearly as good in doubles though.
No, it's yeah.
It's
Definitely not,
it
but-
does make it like okay into Dondozo, which is funny.
I'm coming for you, Alex.
And Jake
What a
already going up
silly
to his next point.
team.
Going with Latios.
Ooh.
All right. Not
The
bad.
Fallen King. Wow.
Ooh, Glamora not going for Mousehold? Insane. Now I have to
No,
look
I just-
again.
Literally in another
he
tab,
can't.
I have.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
but-
Mousehold an A tier?
Oh wait, no. You could, but you couldn't get an S tier then.
Mmm.
Yeah, I'm actually on another tab. I just have like common Dondozo sets, and I'm seeing Mousehold at like less than 1%. Actually, no, it's like 1.5%.
Yeah, but Mousehold's fun.
It's to go with Annihilate.
So is Alex
Oh.
drafting Golden Go last?
Probably. Give me a sec. I have
Well,
to
if you
see
take another
what else I
A.
had on my team. Okay. And this one, Enamorous Therian.
I would have yoinked it.
It's a very good
Honestly-
mon to pair up with Cresselia for that trick room. Because Enamorous has got good stats, just low speed.
Enamorous is also one of the most annoying Trick Room Pokemon to get legit in VGC.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't see IVs in PLA.
Oh, so you'd have to transfer it every time to check its IVs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's so annoying. But Ben,
Iron
Picking
Bundle
up-
locked in.
Iron Bundle.
Eli.
Okay.
Iron Bundle is nice because its ability doesn't get shut off with neutralizing gas. It's just one of the few
think it
abilities
does
that doesn't do
now.
that. It does? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I think Wolfie got it patched.
Oh, that's what he was
Wolfie,
referring
used
to.
it as an exploit. It was really funny.
Chris, it's your turn.
Klefki! I love
Klefki.
Klefki!
Get Prankster
Why?
Thunderwave and
I don't really make sure Cliffy was
probably other moves.
Prankster Swagger with Foul Play.
Oh, true.
not doing that.
That was the
Some real
Gen
like
6 meta.
2015 strats.
Yeah, 2015.
Wait, no, that was like yeah. No,
That's
that's right.
Alright, yeah, Chris's turn now. He's got to pick up A tiers now. Unless he wants to draft 2 more B
necessarily.
tiers. Which is, again, that's okay.
I mean, most people are kind of wrapping up their A tiers anyways.
Yeah,
so it's
A tiers
okay.
are getting quite sparse.
You're sparse.
Thank you.
Got 'em.
I appreciate that. Let's see. Is there any A tiers that you could really grab?
Clefairy.
Oh, true. Friend Guard?
Friend guard, life do, follow me. Follow me is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Clefairy drafted below Wheezing is really funny.
It's those weird VGC things that just matter, you know. Honestly, there are a couple F tiers that I could have changed as well, but F tiers is already such a nothing tier. I decided to just leave them in there. And they also have abilities that only work in doubles. I mean, you can probably look and see what I'm talking about, but I'm keeping them secret because I kind of want to draft one of them. Now it's Gabby's turn. What is she picking? She's typing in. She's going with the Polytoad, the frog.
All right, no
Perfect
good rain
offense
setter left for
setters.
Arcalodon.
Yep.
That's fine. I don't think he plans on using it with rain, anyways.
But he wants you to think.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what he
I mean,
wants.
he gave me a list, so I don't know if it's what he wants me. I think it's just what he wants.
I don't believe anybody's gonna take this Pokemon, but maybe. Oh wait.
Take it now. Take it now, because it'll be really funny when you take something lower that you're not ready for people to take yet.
No. I got this. Just so then. Okay. Yeah. We're going with this one.
Ooh.
We want Palafin.
I was actually kind of eyeing up Palafin. That's...
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one
He doesn't have a
That's the one I was
mustache.
thinking of instead of Primarina.
And already,
It's-
just already gone. Josh, picking up your Regieleki, and then Isaiah frame 1 on that Azumarill.
Azumarill, Isaiah, that's such a fun choice.
And Kyle's up next, so with his ice team, I mean, he has an ice mode at the very least. With Alolan Ninetales Articuno.
Yeah, I feel like that Urshifu single strike's kind of not being put to not being put to use.
Yeah,
I'd like
I'll
to
trade him to someone.
with Rain or with
I mean, it is a single strike. It's the dark type version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Singles players.
I wish I had the water one because I like multi hits.
Yeah. You want to go on another tirade about how you love multi-hits?
Did you know that my favorite Pokemon of all time is the Heracross from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon with rapid bullseyes? So it always hits 5 times.
It's okay because this is a draft. If you had the multi-strike, we'd just all take Rocky Helmet against you.
I know. That's why I didn't do a multi-hit team the previous season because Jake said Rocky Helmet goes burr, something like that.
There's something like that.
Anyway,
4 in Arcanine.
That's my favorite Jake impression.
Talonflame's a
Oh right.
Yeah.
This is technically like the last round because William gets his 2, and then we're gonna go through for the 5th pick of the night, and that's
Yes.
where
do
we're cutting it off.
introductions then.
Then we'll do
Any other
introductions at the
picks?
very end.
Like, how did we make our last
We'll
picks? You
leave-
think?
we'll leave.
Oh yeah, we could do that if we wanted. I'll go over ourselves for our 5th round pick because I forgot again.
Do an introduction before each of our picks.
Yes, I think that is good.
Okay.
William,
There's the Grim Snarl.
Snarl.
William, go.
Oh no.
He's back, baby.
Tinglu! Tinglu!
Let's go.
Honestly, I'm not surprised you didn't pick up Chiyu or Chienpao.
They were up there for me, but I got first pick and I had to pick Rapid.
Yeah, that's honestly valid. Because
Like,
you've wanted to
I
play
feel
with
like
Chienpao for the
I-
longest
in
time.
the draft, but I was eyeing Chi-Yu and Qian-Pao and stuff.
Right. Kaio, take it away.
We need to introduce
Oh, wait,
William.
Introduction. Yeah.
William,
you're right.
introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. I am William. I've been here since the beginning. I won season 3 and
And you won't stop talking about it.
With a lucky ass crit. I will never forget.
okay, and it's a skillful crit.
Mm-hmm. All skill, no luck, baby. That's how we roll.
Mhm.
Anyways, is that your introduction?
Also I like McDonald's. It's pretty good.
Hey, you know, that's a valid point.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Liam, where are you right now?
Where are you?
Mentally.
I'm so sorry.
Where are
Give us your address on stream.
Like, William, are you at your house?
Yeah, we're at William's house. We are.
Okay.
What's your IP
could-
address?
I could be there.
You could come over right now.
I could.
I could come over.
Except what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay here so I can go pee later.
This is a cool introduction.
Yeah, this is a very
Oh, yeah.
lengthy introduction.
I suppose you
Let's
probably
shorten
introduce
these a little
Kyle
bit.
now.
Let's shorten these a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yes, it is your
Go
turn
on,
now,
Kyle.
Kyle.
All right. I am Kyle, representing Team Watif, which stands for Wait, this isn't fantasy football. And I have top 3'd every season in singles. However, this is doubles, which I know nothing about, and I almost didn't play. But then I saw Nathan was playing, so I figured I'll play because he's playing. And Nathan's my friend. And
Yeah.
I plan to get to the playoffs and then lose in the first or second round.
Look at this guy talking big.
Kyle, you say this every season, man.
He does actually say this every season.
No, well,
Woe is
actually
me,
mean it
I'm
this time.
barely
The other
gonna get
times I meant to win.
playoffs.
All right, this season, for me could be summed up by this Pokemon.
Alolan
Trash.
Muck.
Ooh.
As a
All right,
round
Isaiah's already
5,
got
though.
Isaiah, give us your introduction.
All right, so I'm Isaiah. I've been here since season 3. I'm low-key ass, and I've been ass. But it's all right. It's chill. If you have any questions or suggestions for the ELO ratings, let me know.
Listen, man, eat ass,
Otherwise-
skate fast. All right. And I see you picked up Dustclops. It's a nice pick.
I did.
I love
did pick up
Dustclops. You have
Dustclops.
such a trick roomy ass
Another
team.
Trick Room setter.
I don't even know what Trick Room is.
Good. Keep
Keep it that
being
way.
keep it that way. Josh.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'll do my introduction first. What's up, guys? It's Josh, coach of Iron Defense. I draft hard, I lose harder. I've been here since the very beginning, I like to think. And it wouldn't be a draft without the one and only Iron Jugulus. Thanks for having me.
Yes! Iron Jugulus. He couldn't
Brings
use
it to
it
your
last
two man's
season
eye.
because he was too good. Because we had the low tier draft and everything, but it's finally back.
Does Iron Jugulus get Hurricane?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, no.
Pelipper, Iron Jugulus. Dude, I'm jealous of everyone. Does anyone like trade their whole teams after the draft is done?
No.
No, I'm
Don't
kidding.
touch my Dragonite.
So, well, actually,
I'll
this
touch
is.
it.
Pretty good.
I'm glad I'm going after Josh because I actually have a very fitting Pokemon for my next pick as well. So I'm Michael. I'm your host. I've been hosting, the streams ever since season 4, mid season 3. Because Eric was taking care of the live stream season 2 and like half of season 3. I started mid season 3, sometimes season 4. I would host the streams. But now this one is more so like my, I guess, season because I've been kind of the one that's been taking care of it. Eric's kind of slacking, whatever.
I thought I was being nice.
And, and anyways, I'm the coach of Adamant Dragons, and of course, because my team is the Adamant Dragons, I gotta pick up a very fitting dragon type here. So let's end off my draft
Weedle.
with a very nice Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't think anybody would pick up Salamence, and I wanted to pick Palafin first, just in case Josh picked it up because he has a rain team, and I thought Palafin in the rain would be scary as hell. But Salamence, very fitting Pokemon for me. And anyways, that's my intro. So you can go now, Gabby.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, I'm Gabby. I'm the coach of the Cool Guy Club. I joined last season. I won the Metronome season 4.
Ugh.
And I don't know what to do for my pick.
You cut out for a second. I got scared. But yes, she did win the 4.5 metronome battle, and that stream as well. I can't watch that stream anymore.
You could always grab a Zapdos. That goes well with Politoed and Rain. I know you have Raging Bolt too, but
What about Kilowattrel?
Probably Rain Dish Blastoise.
Oh, that's a very good one.
Wake.
Ooh,
My
Hisuian
favorite
Samurott.
starter.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, Samurott, the GOAT, the best one to ever do it.
You guys know who to vote to bring back for the polls.
We're voting for Chris.
What?
No, we're voting for Samurott
Oh, okay.
to come back.
Wait, but I thought Samurott won.
No.
Wait,
I
really?
used Right, Superior one.
Oh, yeah, we gotta change that.
Don't you forget it.
Yeah.
I'm my favorite Pokemon, you bastard.
The one person watching at home having no clue what we're talking about.
Actually, I haven't been keeping track of stream. Is it just
We have
one person?
four
Literally
people
popping
watching,
right
and I
now.
think it's
One's me. One's me.
Oh yeah, one's me too.
yeah. And I'm watching, so
Wow.
I'm also watching.
Oh, then it's just us.
Yeah.
It's okay. I go back and watch these streams anyways.
So what
Don't
you're
worry,
saying
I
is that we can
even
say whatever
liked
we
the
want.
video. Did you guys like the video yet?
Like and
Oh,
subscribe.
sorry, let me- the video, there we go.
By the way, Chris, it's your turn. You can
Yep,
introduce
yep.
yourself and pick your. Come on.
What's up? My name is Chris, and I started playing last season. I like to try to bring out a kind of shit your pants energy. Which I like to do often with
No, I
Snap
get
in
that.
particular.
No, you get that energy off.
And if nobody else volunteers for it, I will be kind of by default trying to organize a losers bracket when the time comes.
Yeah, we haven't
Even
done
though you're
that
making playoffs this season.
I'm not going to count on it. I managed to snatch last place last season, so.
Yeah, but that was last season.
Yeah, it's a new season.
How was singles?
Season 5, Chris goes insane.
Yeah.
You might be
No,
right,
he's too humble to admit that. He's too humble to admit that.
Season. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I made a mistake on the title. It says season 4 draft day. It's season 5.
Michael!
No.
Season 5. Okay, season 4 was 8 months ago.
Oh yeah. Here, Michael. Michael, while we're here, can I quick shout out my little thing that's been running since last year.
Oh,
yeah, that's
yes.
As of right now, the timer I started for my stream starting soon page is at 441 days on the dot.
Damn.
So, if I ever host another stream, the timer's gonna keep on going. That thing is not turning off.
How does it? What are you running that timer on?
It doesn't matter.
You know what? Yeah, I don't need to know.
What I do need to know is who Chris is gonna pick because I'm so excited.
Last pick.
Baxcalibur.
Excalibur.
Honestly, I think Bax is going to be better in doubles than in singles.
Bax is a menace in VGC.
Yeah, I had him season 2, and he did not. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that season 2. Always missing that goddamn scale shot. But this, I have faith that Baxcalibur is going to be well trained for this season. Eli, you're up next. Feel free to introduce yourself. Hello, Eli. Is Eli there?
No, I'm here.
Oh, there you
I
are.
get nervous. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hello, I'm Eli. My favorite generation is Generation 5, by far.
Yeah.
Best generation. I played every single version of Black and White and Black and White 2. And I played them on repeat many times. It was a great experience in the childhood. And to end it off, I will be picking Snorlax for my pick. I know. Don't worry about
That's
it.
not Generation 5. What is this?
Don't worry about it.
You hyped it up and then you're like, ah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a Gen 5 ass team right here too.
Yeah, my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon,
My
Klefki.
second.
Yeah,
And my
except
third.
Klefki.
Yeah.
Except for Klefki. Honorary Gen 5.
Right. Okay. So I don't have an intro for Ben per se, but I'll just say that Ben is probably the funniest one here of all of us, and I love watching his games. I think they're some of the most entertaining I've ever seen. He's got a knack for bringing out the weirdest and most exciting strategies I think I've ever seen. So I'm really looking forward to what he brings to the table this season.
Additionally, Ben is the host of a hit show Ergsty.
Oh yeah.
Watch on Instagram and probably YouTube, I guess. I don't know.
How am I not
we can-
subscribed to that yet?
We can plug Ben's game show that he runs every summer. But anyways, he told me that for his final pick of today, he's going for a Sinistra.
Ooh, good pick.
Ooh.
Good pick.
Yeah, that's not a joke pick. That's not. That's actually good.
Nothing's been a joke pick so far.
I mean, the slacking is right there.
Okay, Michael, when you lose to slacking, don't come crying to me.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I did lose to a Sunflora, so I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Anyways, Nathan is also new here. I've actually known Nathan since elementary school. Me and him go way back. He's given his shot with to Pokemon. He knows Pokemon, but he's not a competitive player, so he has a lot to learn. He's just a really great dude in general. I'm really excited to have him here. He said that his main inspiration, or the reason why he wanted to join, was because it was very sports-like, and he just thought it was so cool that even though, like, not all of us are sports people, I mean, most of us are, but, like, me, I'm not. I'm still part of the draft league, and I take it very seriously. He just thought that the energy and everything was insane, and that's why he joined, and I'm really happy that he's here. I'm going to end off this draft pick with... something that's not expected here. We're gonna go with Hydrapple. I don't have a good segue for this, but it's just Hydrapple. But I think it's a funny mon.
Oh, I know the Pokemon cards. He's gonna be so annoying to play against.
He told me he wanted a very defensive team. So I just drafted Bulk.
Hey,
Now,
what about Kangaskhan, Michael? Come on.
it's not Mega Kangaskhan. So, unfortunately, that is not on the table. I don't even think Kangaskhan is in Scarlet Violet, so...
He's not in the game. I would know.
Rhydon kind of looks like Kangaskhan. Just get Rhydon.
Right on these. Anyways, Alex, your turn.
Oh, it's me. Hi, my name's Alex. I am the original winner. Don't mean to brag, but I won season 1 handedly by doing way too much prep time, like an unhealthy amount. Never again. Now I just make little joke teams, and I don't do as good, but that's all right.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. You've been pretty good these last few seasons.
I make it to playoffs.
You make it to
to
playoffs.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it's pretty obvious who I choose here, given everything.
No, that was not on my radar at all.
I mean, coverage.
Oh, hell yeah.
And given how I need at least one more good attacker, and given my little extra tab that
Every
says
team needs
that
a little
it's
eye
used
candy.
off
I like it.
so
You keep track of all that?
no.
That is,
Oh, well, you should.
yeah.
Is he the only one not to pick an S tier?
Yeah, he has to pick an S tier next. I didn't think anybody would wait to draft till day 2 to draft their S tier, but
Well,
Alex.
you might as well at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, you're next.
All right. Hi, I'm Jake. Is that good enough?
No.
No.
I started this draft league because I was bored, and here we are now, and that's pretty awesome.
Woo!
Yeah.
Was it like 3 years now?
It's like, yeah.
What? Yeah, because I was still in college when I started. Yeah.
It's been 3
Epic.
years. That's insane.
Anyways, when I decided to create this, I was living above a quick trip. Isn't that
Above?
cool, guys? Above.
I know the exact fucking place.
Yeah, and the room was literally above the quick trip. It wasn't even like
up through
above
the
and over.
floor. Oh.
It was literally a quick trip to a quick trip.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna make a weird choice here,
It's a perfect choice.
but I gotta make sure
Adios.
it's actually decent. I'm reconsidering, but like,
Come on,
okay,
take Sprigatito.
no.
King.
I've got 2 Pokemon who are like near the top, or like who are at the top of my favorites list.
Chacturn?
No, and one of them is Tyranitar, who I've ran before.
Bramblin.
I don't think he's exactly great right now
Are you
with
gonna
my
get
team synergy.
Flamigo!
The other Pokemon who is at the top of my list
Oh,
We'll see. If Suicune's better.
That's not Raging Bullies.
That's not
Why? You know where I live.
that's not Tyranitar.
Right. Keeping up with the mustache theme. I like it.
Why isn't there a compressed giraffe?
They're called zebras, William.
All right, next.
Okay. My name is Eric. I'm the one who made everybody make a team logo. I think that was a great idea. I really like the team logos. I also decided streaming the battles would be really funny because we get to watch our live reactions, and we've been doing that since season 2. So I'm glad that has stuck, even if, as Michael pointed out, I've kind of given him the reins a bit more this season. I still intend to help host some of the streams. So, I talk about, if you get me going, I talk about Pokemon for way too long. So I might as well move on before I start rambling.
I've been there.
I want to take Electabuzz.
Ooh, honestly, I was thinking about Electabuzz or Magmar.
Because of Eviolite, follow me.
Yep, and Vital Spirit. Can't put him to sleep.
Vital Spirit? Oh, I guess so.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can redirect those moves. I was thinking just static or flame body, but that's good too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got options, Kyle. It's got options.
But now that only two, I think 3 Pokemon get Spore, Amoonguss, Breloom, Brute Bonnet, whatever that other one, the walking Tentacruel, Toadscruel, that's the one.
Oh, a wheezing guy should take Toadscruel.
Yeah. Those are the only one that gets a Spore, so it's not that good. I mean, it's not like as valuable, but it is still a very good redirector. And last but not least.
Hi there. I'm Connor, or Logos, depending on how you know me.
Hi, Connor.
I've been a part of this draft league for 2 seasons. I've somehow managed to get like a really high elo based on somebody's calculations, depending on, or despite not making playoffs in season 4. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all right at Pokemon. I say that despite accidentally drafting a team entirely comprised of Pokemon weak to fairy. So I'm just gonna patch up that issue really quick.
Metagross! That's a good Pokemon. I like that Pokemon.
No fun.
He's crazy.
And with that, that's it. That's day 1.
I think Tingle is underrated, but I could be wrong in saying that.
Quickly, just looking over everybody's draft here. I mean, is there anyone that has a clear winner? I don't think so.
Me. William is me, obviously.
I would predict Connor as the winner, even if there was no teams right now.
I don't like this pressure.
That's how confident I am. Because you said it, it's because you know anything about VGC.
Yeah, I have a feeling that
my
because
opinion.
I do, it's going to be so much more embarrassing when I like barely miss playoffs.
I want to say for
Good.
tomorrow, just so that we remember, this last round ended at the bottom, so we're gonna be snaking back for the start of
Don't say
the
that.
next round.
Mhm.
Just ruined William's entire plan.
Sorry,
Yeah.
No, I need to go first tomorrow because I need to make sure nobody else picks Thwacky.
Thwacky. That's true. You picked Thwacky one of the other seasons as well.
I free agent traded for Thwacky, and he served me so well.
Yeah, yeah.
It was-
And now it's
He's
like
gonna
not a
be
joke
even better in
anymore.
VGC, where Fake Out is really good, and goddamn, Grassy Terrain is like even better than in singles.
Yeah. I think if I were to pick if I had to pick a team that was my favorite, that's not my own, I would probably pick Eric's team.
Eric's.
He's been really sad.
Honestly, no, not William. Sorry, William. Or Alex. I like Alex's team a lot.
This is the first season that I have picked that I've drafted a dragon type.
I think
Wow.
Well, that's
Oh,
all
I was
I'm
like, what's your dragon type?
I think Josh's team is pretty scary. There's a lot of speed control and synergy with the Pelipper and Basket Legion.
I mean, if we're
I
saying
think
like, oh, what teams are the scariest right now?
What's the scariest and what's your favorite? Those are two very different things.
Yeah, I was going with my favorite.
Oh, your favorite.
Whatever you said, Jake, you cut out. I think.
Yeah, Jake, you cut out.
Going by like scariest teams, I think like William, Michael, Connor are just terrifying to look at right
Agreed.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these are some killers.
I got
like
both of them
everyone's got
in.
killers, but like
I think my favorite team is Ben's.
Yeah.
I think round 1 slacking, round 2 Galarian Wheezing is the craziest aura I've ever seen.
Shows determination.
He's like, slacking is my S tier. He said, I'm getting 2 S tiers. S for slacking.
True.
I guess the last thing I can go through is just, we've done this a couple times before, is like the stats. Like seeing who has the highest attack or whatever. Who has the highest whatever stat. I don't have BST.
I call highest defense.
It looks like
Just kidding.
if I just do a
I haven't
quick scan.
I haven't drafted Bastiodon yet, so I won't have my highest defense yet.
Oh, you spoiler, man. I think I actually have the highest attack.
I'm the Bastiodon Bulwarks, okay? I'm drafting Bastiodon.
So I've noticed I'm all offense. I have 132 attack average and 105 special attack. And it's just inflated because Palafin is right there. Where are you? Actually,
bringing my stats down.
You have a very high special defense stat, Isaiah.
Do I?
Yes, because the top 4 Pokemon do not have a very high defense.
No.
But that could all change. Was anybody curious about theirs? I could look really quick.
Is there any like outliers that?
Let's see.
I think it's funny looking at the stats how I have what seems to be a Trick Room team, but 3 of my Pokemon are 110 speed or higher.
Where's that? Where's your team again? Oh yeah, you're at the bottom. Yeah.
I don't think Eli's stats are going through.
Oh, real quick, just to mention this, the names of the teams are offset by 1.
Yes, I actually have I have not.
Just
What's going on here? Draft a. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot to update the stats sheet. I can do that actually really quick, but then I'll have
Jake,
to.
You do not have a Trick Room team. You have a Trick Room core. You have a Trick Room mode.
Yes.
And then you just have like.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So Eli's Pokemon, I'll actually do this off stream, just because I'll have to shift everything up because how I had it before, there were actually I think 8 columns for teams, but then I had to shrink it down to 7 because it just fit better with an even 14 number. So that's why it's referencing an empty cell that doesn't exist in the actual draft one. But yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody for sticking in. I know that we don't have anybody here. Like I said, we don't have anybody that watches our streams. But if you're listening back, thank you for listening in. We'll see you all tomorrow for day 2. We're starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Just and then we can, wrap things up. People that need to go to sleep can go to sleep. Whatever. We got a comment here. Oh yeah. Today, launch posting streams. We're so back, baby. We're so back.
You're so back.
Yeah. Anyways, take care, everybody. We'll see you all, tomorrow for day 2 of the draft.
Thanks.